What is up, guys? So welcome back to SavageCamp. This is your boy Vishu, and in this video we are going to do some error handling. And this is important because when you take an input from an user, you can never guess what the user is going to enter. The user can enter any stupid thing, and your script should be able to handle whatever the input user gives you. So in this video, I will show you how to handle errors that might come when you do stuff like integer of bill amount and integer of tip percent. So here it says enter bill amount for Jade, and I will type my name and it gives me a value error. So it is very important to read this error. It says that it is an invalid literal for integer with base 10 and it is giving my name. So what it is saying is if I have a string which is like, let me open idle. So if I have a string which is suppose 10, I can do integer of s and it will give me 10 without the quotes because this is a number. So it is able to convert string to an integer because numbers are integers. Vishu is not a number, so it is failing. So we will tell the Python code to try something. So try, and then here I will say exception as value error, and here I will say print you did not enter a number, and here instead of this I'll say the variable bill amount is not a number, and I will exit the program because I don't want the program to run. So I'll do system.exit1 because it's an error code, and I will import system. So import sys helps me import system, and then I can exit this program. The same thing I will do for tip percent. So here I'll do the same thing. Let's bring it over here and tip percent. So this will be tip percentage is equal to integer of tip percent. Tip percent is not a number and I don't need the integer over here. Let's try to run this. So both the sides have value error because we can see what the value error is when you try to convert it into an integer, and we have try and except block. So enter value for Jade, I'll put Vishu, and it will say Vishu is not a number and quit with an exit code of 1. And if I do 100, and here if I put Vishu, it will again crash saying it is not a number. The last thing is we'll put the correct values, and you can see it ran perfectly. So there are other ways you can do this. You can have all of this in a try catch block. So this is try and this is the catch block. So you tell the script to try to do this, and if it fails it has to do this. So I'm exiting over here. So if I wanted to make it as generic as possible and still have something, I will remove this and I will have all of this. So I will also remove this and I will have this whole thing inside the try catch block. So let me format this percentage and sys.exit. So I also have to take this. So what I did over here is I took this whole block into a try block, and then I put an exception which is a value error, so I can remove this, and I'm just saying that you did not enter numbers. So this is generic one because we don't know where the program failed. So here I can do Vishu, and this will quit. Here I can do now 100 and then do wish you, and this will quit. And if I do 100 and 20, this will run properly. So that is one generic try block. Obviously this is not a good practice. You should always have proper try catch blocks when you write programs. So in this case it would be multiple try catch because you're doing this multiple times. So let me format this. Yeah, so it doesn't matter if you have multiple try catch, you're just trying something out. There are other ways you can also do is digit and try to convert it, but that is for another time. At this moment I wanted to introduce you to try catch block, which is this one, and you can remove the exception as and just say accept value error because you're telling Python what to expect. I want an integer. If they enter a string, it is bad. So I can put anything over here and it will say it is not a number. So this is more precise and I would recommend you do this instead of having a generic try catch block. So that is it for this video guys, and I will see you guys in the next one.